Do you want me in a certain position or place, or how should I do this?
Yeah, how are you going to do that?
No, you could sit up and get comfy.
Once again, I haven't told my mom, and, you know, she keeps finding out on TV. And I still have the text that she wrote me the day that I just announced it on the Today Show, and she's like, you got a tattoo? What? I was like, maybe I should give her a warning this time.
I love it. Where do you think faith started for you in life?
You know, faith has always been a part of my life. I mean, since I was a little girl, I grew up in a pretty churchy, religious upbringing, and there's so much about that that I really love and revere to this day and keep with me, like the old hymns. And, you know, I'm so grateful for that upbringing. But I think there was also a part of it that was really scary for me, and that I felt like a lot of guilt. And I always wondered, you know, I always kind of thought I might at any given time be in trouble with God, or that I had somehow not, you know, done the right thing or stepped off, and that I just kind of always worried about that. And the reason I wrote a book called Mostly What God Does Is Love You is because over a lifetime, I've learned that no matter what we may wonder about where God is or what he's up to, that mostly what God is doing is loving us. And that the way God loves us is so profound, and it has nothing to do with what we do or who we are, and that there's nothing that we could do for him or against him to make him love us more or less. It's all about who he is. It's not about who we are. And the closest I could really come to understanding that was when I had my kids. Because you know how we love our kids so much, and there's just not anything they could do that would make us love them less.
This is like, I will never, ever be the same again. You opened a door just now that I'm going to walk through with such gratitude, because I've never had that understanding, that comparison, that illumination, that teaching. And what I also thought about in that same moment was, can we love ourselves like that? Can we let whatever divine, higher power, spiritual, natural force that gives us faith, can that be a road into being able to love ourselves?
I think it can. I think it can, and I actually think it's the way. I really do. In having kids, I feel like I was taught what love is, and then somewhere along the way, I've come to realize that if you can love yourself, it's such a big deal. And this was just something I did not know. I did not understand. And I think if you have faith, it is a great way, whether you have kids or not, loved ones, hopefully, love in some form. That love and that faith will show you a path to why this is a great North Star in your personal compass. I feel like through faith, I finally figured it out. And here's what the secret was to me, and this is what I'm trying to express in this book, is that God is huge, and we are tiny, but never too tiny for him. So we're tiny, small, infinite, insignificant, we're nothing, and we're everything at the same time. And only with God as the connective tissue between those two opposite concepts does it make any sense at all. Because God loves you. I
think it's so wonderful, because hearing you talk about faith and God changed my life today. And John Boy, honestly, I'm so glad we got to meet you and find you in this world. And oh my God, I haven't even looked at it yet, by the way. Oh, I love it, thank God. I love it, I love it, I love it. And something else we get to share with ourselves or those we love, mostly what God does is love you. And boy, do I have a better understanding of that now. Thank you, Savannah, through you. And this is available now.